Spirit Seers Cocktail Corner. My name is Mike, and today what I'm making for you is a rather unusual cocktail. It is really the only one I'm aware of that uses Angostura bitters as the primary spirit. And I realize that sounds scary. I realize that sounds really intimidating, but this cocktail is unusual. I've never met a cocktail like this in my life. This actually kind of scared me a little bit myself. And then I had one. And I've made 3 in the last week. It's fantastic. Magic happens. And I can't begin to describe to you what happens in this cocktail. You just have to make it for yourself. If you haven't had a Trinidad Sour, go make one. Don't ask your bartender to do this because he or she is going to give you a really dirty look. But go make one for yourself. Seriously, magic happens in this glass. So let's go do that. So what we're going to start with is a 1.5 ounce, and I'm not exaggerating, half of Angostura bitters. So for a full cube, and that full cube and a cracked cube in there, and we're going to do an 1.5 ounces of Angostura. Again, that sounds really intimidating. That still sounds intimidating. I've made 3 this week. So 1.5 ounces of Angostura. That is still intimidating, and I'm making it right now. This is again my 4th for this week. We're going to make, on top of that, we're going to do 1 ounce of orgeat. 1 ounce of orgeat. Okay. 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice. And as with all things, if you are not squeezing your fresh lemon/lime juice yourself, you should. It's quick, it's easy. You can't go wrong. The cocktail gets way better if you do. And then on top of that, we're going to add a 1/2 ounce of rye. And as with the norm here with Spirit Seers, we're using local spirits. This is the Sugar House rye. I don't buy any other rye these days. It is so good. So we're going to shake it. I've been drinking since like 3-4 hours ago. Okay. Now, this cocktail has a color I can't. It's rusty red, and it's magic. It's magic. I've never had a cocktail like this before. I will probably never have a cocktail like it again. It is just magic. It's rusty red, just like that. Knock the last of that out. And let's garnish that with a little bit of a lemon peel. And as always, we express that. Sorry about my upstairs neighbor. I have Bigfoot living above me. Sorry. Again, magic happens. I can't. I just can't. The chemistry behind this doesn't make sense to me. You start with a base spirit of bitters, and you end up with something that is entirely drinkable. It's creamy, it's rich. The bitters, I mentioned in a previous cocktail corner that I throw just a few tosses of the Angostura into some soda water, and I end up with something that's enjoyable and rich and drinkable. This somehow is less powerful than a little bit of bitters on top of soda water. I don't know how. Can't explain it. Magic. Just magic. If you've not had one, you absolutely should make one. If you're gonna buy a bottle of Angostura bitters, grab a second bottle. Grab a bottle of Orgeau. This is made here in Salt Lake City. This is the Bar Daddy Orgeau. Fantastic. You can't go wrong with it. I've made a number of tiki drinks, among others, with this Orgeau. Fantastic. And as always, the Sugar House Rye. Again, I cannot talk this up enough. This has replaced every other rye in my house. I don't buy any other rye these days. I simply just buy that. Fantastic. It's rich, it's herbal, it's creamy. It is, I don't know, it's got a little bit of bitter in the back, and that's what messes with you. It's, the bitter is not the foremost flavor in the spirit. It's not, it's rich, it's creamy, the Angostura is definitely there. Don't get me wrong. It is very much there. But it's not just smack you in the face and knock you 3 blocks down the road overpowering. It's enjoyable. I've never experienced a cocktail like that before that is the predominant spirit of Angostura bitters. Because if you've ever tried Angostura bitters, it is a very strong flavor. This is not that. It's creamy. It's mild. It's magic. That's the only word I can think of to describe this. It's magic. Go make one. Seriously, go make one. You can't go wrong. The Trinidad Sour. Keep the spirits.